Hey, what's going on, YouTubers? It's Richard Zom. I'm bringing you another video. Today I'm going to go over some of my Blu-ray collection with you guys. Majorities I got off of Amazon.com. I'll let you know if I got them from another website, if I can actually remember, because it's been a while since I've gone over some of these, but I'm going to dive right into it. First up is the Hannibal Lecter Trilogy Blu-ray. This was actually a really good find. I think I got it on Amazon UK, since it's region free. I paid $9 for it when it was on sale, which I couldn't believe, because you get, let's see, Red Dragon, Silence of the Lambs, and Hannibal all in one. You're only missing the latest installment that would make it 4. But still not a bad find for $9. Let's see what I can go through here. This is Clint Eastwood in the Man with No Name trilogy. It's another one of these I think I got off of Amazon UK. I paid about $10 for this, which wasn't bad. But it's, you know, Clint Eastwood, it's a classic, come on. Another one for us 80s action film star kind of guys. I got the Steven Seagal collection. It's another one off Amazon UK. I believe I paid about $12 with shipping for it. It gives you Under Siege, Under Siege 2, Hard to Kill, Nico and Above the Law, and Executive Decision. I mean, if you're into, you know, the 80s action stars, and Steven Seagal's an absolute necessity in your collection. Yeah, there's not more. I mean, it's Seagal, man. What more can you say? It's just one of those ones that are awesome to have in your collection. We'll move on. Let's see here. Back to the Future. Now, I would have to say, movie collection or Blu-ray collection wouldn't be complete without a copy of this. This is like one of those defining sci-fi, funny comedy movies that just makes everything worthwhile. Like, I love Back to the Future. It's awesome. You know, Michael J. Fox got down, and, you know, Biff Tannen, all that good stuff. Like, I have no bad qualms about it. It's an excellent series, and especially on Blu-ray, it was totally worth it. I paid, I think, $10 with shipping for it off of Amazon UK as well. Actually, majorities will probably be off of like Amazon and Amazon UK. Who can never forget Peter Weller as RoboCop? It's an amazing collection. I had a bunch of fun watching it. Part 3 is, of course, horrible. But Part 1 and 2, I mean, come on, those are just iconic. And I think I paid $10 for this with shipping off of regular Amazon.com. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, 3 movies on 1 disc set, Blu-ray. I believe I got this on Amazon.com when they had their sale about a year ago. I think this was like $9 with shipping, which isn't bad because you get all 3 movies. But I mean, come on, it's Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. You need this in your collection. Next one. And this one I actually had an issue with. This is Nightmare on Elm Street, Freddy Krueger Classics. Really good collection. I was amazed for how much I got it for on Blu-ray. I think I paid about $13 for it with shipping, which is pretty good price range, because over here in the States it's a little more expensive. I think I've seen it for probably about $23 onwards up to about $30. Really good, amazing quality. I mean, it made the movies just stand out even more over the years of, you know, people traditionally collect them on VHS and stuff like that. The only thing I had to say that I was like bummed out about, since it's region free, thankfully, and I only go after deals and stuff like that, but I make sure it's region free so they can play on my systems. The only bad part is the actual DVD they give you of the extras, like, you know, you get to see the behind the scenes and stuff like that. That's the only one that's region locked. So you would need to have a all-region DVD player or all-region, you know, multimedia player that will do Blu-ray and stuff like that. But that's the only bad part about it. But for, like I said, $12-13, totally worth the price, and definitely a must-have in your collection if you're a horror fan. One of my favorites, the Resident Evil collection. Even though some of the movies towards the end weren't that good, I mean, you know, it's Resident Evil. It's, you know, video games, Resident Evil movies, and what else more do I want? I was really happy to find this collection. This is another one of those ones off Amazon UK. Big reason is the regular set that they have in the States that has like a lot prettier packaging, even though this is really nice. I think I saw it for like $60, almost $80, and I couldn't believe it. It's like I bought this for $12 with shipping. The only thing that's missing is the most recent movie. But I mean, for a 4-pack, 4 movies in one, you get Resident Evil, Resident Evil Apocalypse, Resident Evil Extinction, and Resident Evil Afterlife. You can't go wrong for spending $12 with shipping when they're trying to charge you like 3 times the amount for the other set we have in the States that has the newest movie in the collection. But I mean, they're pretty much charging you for the packaging, and I'm not going to pay that kind of price when I can find something awesome like this. But yeah, I mean, $12 when I got it, totally worth it. It's Resident Evil. Let's see, next one we're going to go on to here. The Ultimate Matrix Collection. Yeah, if you're, into sci-fi, you're a geek, you're a nerd and stuff like this, this is a must-have to the collection. This was really awesome. I was really happy to come by it. I actually got it off of regular Amazon.com, and I paid $18 for shipping for this, which was a really good deal. I was surprised when I saw it for that much. I said, I have to have it. I gotta grab it. I'm gonna do it. And of course, you get Matrix, Matrix Reloaded, Matrix Revolutions, the Matrix Experience, which is the the whole like how they came about doing it. You get the backgrounds and stuff like that. It's pretty cool, and you get the Animatrix, of course. But this set's really nice. It's the Blu-ray set, of course. You guys saw it right there. Really nice packaging. They did them up in little mini sleeves and stuff like that. I thought it was really cool. You get to see them. Yeah, but totally worth it for the collection. The price I paid. Come on, amazing. Let's see here. Which other one can I go for? I don't know. That one I'm gonna save. That was a real good find. Yeah, The Godfather Blu-ray. I mean, come on, it's Godfather. These films are awesome. It's the Coppola Restoration Edition. You get Godfather, Godfather 2, Godfather 3. I believe they even give you some, like DVD, you see the making of type stuff in it. I didn't really like Part 3 too much. I like Part 1 and 2 better, but Part 1 is the standard. But I paid, I think, $19 for this when it was on sale, which was a really good find off Amazon, because I normally see this thing going for probably about $25, $30, even $40, depending on where you go. But definitely worthwhile getting on Blu-ray. Makes the whole experience, of course, a whole lot better. But I enjoyed the movies thoroughly. Let's see which one. Bruce Willis, Die Hard Quadrilogy Collection. You get Die Hard, Die Hard 2, Die Hard with a Vengeance, and Die Hard 4.0, which is technically considered the newest movie before the one that's just recently come out. Let me see. Yeah, you get everything in here. I don't know if there's really any bonuses. It's been a minute since I watched it, but I think I paid $12 for this on Amazon UK, and it's region free, and that's a fantastic deal. I mean, it's Bruce Willis, just Die Hard movies. It's awesome. I had a bunch of fun watching it. I definitely recommend you guys grabbing this if you can find it for a good deal. I'm pretty sure they probably have the new collection up with the newest movie in there. You'll probably pay a couple extra dollars. But it's still worth it to grab it when you can get it for a deal, and that's what I did here. Moving on. Yes. Mission Impossible. The set. 4-movie set, correction. This is another one I got off Amazon UK. I think I spent about $12 for it as well. And you get, Mission Impossible, MI2, MI3, and Mission Impossible Ghost Protocol. I have no ill comments to say about it. I've liked Mission Impossible 1. I wasn't a big fan of Part 2. I thought Part 3 was kind of okay. I don't recall watching Ghost Protocol. I'll probably have to view it again just so I can be like, hey, okay, I see what's up. But I mean, come on, it's Mission Impossible. And it was before, Tom Cruise started getting on there about Scientology and how batshit crazy he is. Yeah. Now here's one I really liked finding, and I got this on Amazon UK as well. Jurassic Park, The Ultimate Trilogy. Part 3, by far, is horrible. I couldn't stand Part 3. I found boring. Boring. Part 2 was, it was decent. I was glad to see that, Jeff Goldblum had a main role. But, I mean, Part 1 was the standard for this. But I grabbed this because I got this for $10 with shipping for all 3 movies on Blu-ray, which is a fantastic deal because everyone knows Blu-rays are expensive. And it was just a bunch of fun to go back and watch the first film again and see Part 2. Yeah, but I mean, if you have the money you want to spend, that's totally an affordable deal if you can find it. Like I said, I only paid about $10 for it. Let's see what else we have here. Ah, yes, another Ultimate one. Oh, got away from me. Predator Collection. Look at this art. Look at this art cover box. Look at that. Isn't that awesome? It's freaking sick. Love it. Yeah, but you get Predator Ultimate Hunter Edition, and you get Predator 2, and of course they give you special features on both. You get to watch and you see the making of and all that crazy stuff, which is freaking awesome, because if you saw the original concept for what the Predator was supposed to look like, that movie would have crashed and burned bad. But thankfully, they decided not to, and they went with this design that made it. But yeah, the film was freaking awesome, especially in Blu-ray. It's all, remastered, redone. I found it to be really, really cool, especially Part 2 with Danny Glover and Gary Busey. Like, what more do you want? I mean, icons in the business. Yeah, but a really good collection. I paid $15 for it, which isn't too bad because you get both movies in Blu-ray. Then you get awesome, art cover, packaging, and freaking sick. Yeah, totally worth it though, totally. Here's another one I get to laugh at. This is one I got from Amazon UK. I couldn't believe that they categorized it as this, but I thought it was epic. It's another, 80s into crossover 90s action star. But I mean, who doesn't like Stallone, man? It's the Sylvester Stallone collection. All his, pretty much really cool movies he did aside from Rambo and stuff like that. And in this collection, you got Cobra, which was an awesome movie. You had Assassins, which made me crack up because I just couldn't take Antonio Banderas serious, but it was still a good movie. Tango and Cash was one of those like cheesy 80 films that didn't really make it, but I thought it was awesome, man. Kurt Russell and Stallone doing that movie was just, for me, it was just too much fun. I thoroughly enjoyed it. And then the last one was The Specialist. That's one I haven't seen. I have to really watch that to understand it because it's Sharon Stone and him. And then another one that's one of my favorites, I always thought it was funny, was Demolition Man. So you get Demolition Man, you get The Specialist, you get Tango and Cash, Assassins, and Cobra. So that's not bad for a little collection. You get 1, 2, 3, 4, you get 5 films on Blu-ray. And I bought this for $10 with shipping. You can't go wrong with that, especially the box art cover. It's freaking awesome. That's like the dopest reprint that you should spend money on to get made into a poster. This cover right here would be awesome as a poster. Let's see what else we have here. Lethal Weapon, another Amazon UK one I bought. This is a collection, 5-disc box set, has 4 of the films. So one of this you get is for special features and extra content. I mean, Danny Glover and Mel Gibson. I mean, what more do you want? It's awesome action films, had a bunch of fun watching these, especially Part 4, which I didn't think I was gonna like. But it actually was pretty good. I thought it was cool. Moving on. Let's see. I got probably quite a few more to show you guys. Yes. Another Amazon UK purchase. This is the Ultimate Bourne collection. It's only missing the most recent movie that came out that I have yet to see because a lot of people told me it was really mixed reviews. And I personally, I liked Matt Damon in all these movies. I thought he did really well with bringing that character across. I even have the video game on the PS3, which is freaking awesome. Yeah, but this is a really good Blu-ray collection. I paid $10 for with shipping, which is fantastic. A Blu-ray, you get 3 films in there. Sorry, you get 3 films: Bourne Identity, Bourne Supremacy, and Bourne Ultimatum. Yeah, but really good. I mean, if you like Matt Damon as Jason Bourne, I definitely recommend you guys getting this and getting the game. The game is really awesome too. Let's see what else. Ah, yes, the Spider-Man trilogy. Now this was a freaking awesome find. Found it on Amazon UK, Blu-ray, all of them, $9 with free shipping. Yeah. Like I wasn't going to buy it, even though part 3 was horrible. Because they made the skinny-ass Topher Grace freaking Venom. What's up with you guys, man? Even if he couldn't act, I say you should have thrown a bunch of cash at freaking Brock Lesnar. Because he just looked like the dude. Just for the CGI mapping alone, or just putting him in a suit and not having him say a freaking word. You should have had Brock Lesnar play Venom. But that's my personal opinion. But yeah, part 3 was awful. Part 1 and 2 were really good. Part 1, of course. Who's ever going to forget the iconic performance of Green Goblin? And of course they had freaking Macho Man, Randy Savage. Man, rest in peace, brother. You were Bonesaw. But this was a really good collection. $9 for free shipping. Like I said, you can't go wrong in Blu-ray. Awesome. Let's see what else we have here. I can go through. Alright, we did that one. Superman, motion picture collection. Who's ever going to forget the iconic performances of Christopher Reeves? That man's going to go down in history as probably one of the best Supermans ever, if not the best. But I'm not going to say that because when I grew up, even though fortunately the name I can't recall it right now, but I grew up watching the old black and white ones, and that dude was an awesome Superman as well. So I apologize if I can't remember your name right now, but I like both of you guys. But I mean, this collection was awesome. The art was beautiful. They made, you know, the cover look like the cape and the symbol and all. It's really nice. 8-disc set. You get Superman the movie, the expanded edition, Superman 2, the Richard Donner cut, Superman 3, Superman 4, Quest for Peace, and Superman Returns. Now, even though Superman Returns is in this one, and I'm sorry, Brandon Roth, you got totally effed out of that. I mean, that was going to make or break your career, and man, did it kick you in the teeth and break them all out, because it was done after that, boy, wasn't it? But still, the box set, Blu-ray, I got on Amazon UK, and I paid, you know what, I paid $20 even for this, which I thought was a really good price, because over in the States, this thing's almost $70, which I was just like, no, I'm not going to spend $70. I would have kept my DVD collection for that, but since I was able to acquire this, I was able to sell my DVD one. This is a definite awesome to have in your collection if you can find it for that good of a price. But you definitely need it. It's Christopher Reeves, man. Let's see which other ones do I have to go over here. Yes. Batman. I don't really even need to say anything else aside that, but no, Batman, the motion picture anthology from 1998 to 1997. You know, hey, Christian Bale, thanks for being Batman. You did okay. Val Kilmer, thanks for being a Batman. That was a little surprising. George Clooney, you should be thrown off a cliff for what you did. And Joel Schumacher, you two, right over the freaking boat for your Batman, man. But of course, for me, aside from Adam West, Michael Keaton is always going to be Batman. I don't care what anyone says. That man was Batman. He's always going to be Batman. Yeah, but the Blu-ray collection was really cool. I was happy to come across it. I think I paid... No, I paid $15 for this. That's right. $15 with shipping. Really good. Awesome collection to have. All the movies look spectacular on Blu-ray. Totally worth the money to put into it. I mean, come on. It's Batman, dude. It's the Keaton. It's Michael Keaton. I mean, Batman. That's all I'm going to say about it. Moving on. Don't look at me crazy like that. Another one. It was really awesome. I found this on Amazon UK. I was actually pissed at myself because they had the Ultimate Collection up and it was like 46 something pounds. I should have spent that money because it was probably like $89 in American currency. Because now that I've tried to find it, people who bought them up, thank you, you hoggers. You can't find one of the, it's like a coffin-shaped collection of this one. Universal Monsters. The Essential Collection. They had a coffin-shaped special edition one that I should have got. Because when I saw it on the Amazon UK site, for the price you would pay in poundage now, it was an actual really good deal. Over here, you can't find that thing for under like $200, which I just like, that's absurd. At the time, I thought $80 was absurd, but I really should have just, got the other one. But this, I was actually surprised to get. I know a friend of mine, my former roommate, his girlfriend got it for him. She paid like, I don't know, $80-something for it. I was fortunate enough to have gotten it for, I bought this for $20. No, correction, $25. $25 with shipping, still completely worth every penny I spent. That was an amazing deal I got for $25. Loved watching all these old school movies. I mean, the artwork, they give you like these little collectible posters, not posters, postcards. They give you these little collectible postcards. You get this awesome little booklet that describes all the movies to you. It's all high quality, awesome color detail. And the films themselves were just freaking awesome. I mean, look at the back of that. Isn't that awesome? This is cherry. Totally worth it for $25. I was incredibly happy to have it and add it to my collection. I mean, come on, it's Frankenstein, Phantom, Invisible Man, Mummy, Bride of Frankenstein, Creature from the Black Lagoon. What else more do I need? Boris Karloff, and Bela Lugosi. Need I say more? Awesome find. If you guys can find it for a deal, you better get it. Alright, another one I have here. You know what? This one's a little rare, and I'm really happy to have it in my collection, because the last time I saw it, it was like 80, 90, between 80 and 90 and even $100, depending on who the seller was. I got this on Amazon when they announced a sale. I'm glad I did, even though I thought it was a lot of money. I spent $25 for this, but this is that very rare one that they ship to you in cardboard that's in the shape of a pizza box, and you have Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles there. You pop it open, and you get all the hookups. You got like the armband and headband thing, and then all the pizzas, all the films look like pizza, which I thought were freaking cool. But yeah, I spent $25 for this, and this is the rare one to get, I guess, because now they're all $80, $90, $100. I'm very happy I spent the money on this. It's kind of delicate to have to, take care of. I think the reason why I got it for such a decent deal is there's one little, like, small stress rip right there on the bottom, and there's one also right there on the corner. But I didn't care. It didn't devalue this thing for me. I'm glad I had it for that price. Totally worth it. Totally worth watching again. Of course, Part 3 wasn't the best, and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles that come in here, the animated one, I didn't like that one at all. I was still a stickler of Part 1 and 2. I mean, Part 2 is like, come on, you had Vanilla Ice singing Go Ninja, Go Ninja, Go, and then you had Kevin Nash playing Super Shredder. I mean, awesome. Guarantee you should get this for your price. If you can find this for what I paid or cheaper, hell, even under $50, it's worth to get and have. Let me see what other ones I have here to show you guys. I know I have a couple more. There we go. The Undisputed Collection of Rocky. Blu-ray. I got this for, I believe I found it for $15 when it was on sale. I can't remember if it was Best Buy or if it was Target. But, I mean, totally worth it. Even the last movie was really well made. I mean, it's Rocky. I don't need to say anything else than that. Rocky. If you ever need a movie to pick yourself up, to inspire you, to get you to want to go back to the gym, or like, you take on the world behind one pair of boxing gloves, the movie for you. I mean, Stallone at his greatest right here. Totally worth it. I mean, definitely. Amazing find for $15. No complaints. Love this movie. Let's see here now. What other ones do I have to show you guys? I don't know if I can even get them out of the container. Gee Louise. Harry Potter. Yes, Harry Potter. For anyone who's a Harry Potter, the complete 8-film collection. This thing, back when it was in like really high demand and popularity, I mean, this thing was like $80. You know, 60 to 80, almost about as much as what you would spend for the Star Wars Blu-ray one. At the time, I found this on Amazon UK. It's region free, of course. I bought it for $40 with shipping. So that was half the price they were initially asking for. Even though it was a little high, totally don't care the fact that I did. I'm glad I bought it. I'm glad I had it. Really well made. Looks amazing in Blu-ray. The box art's but I mean, I'm happy with it. I got all the movies for a fantastic deal, half of what they were selling for in the States at the time. Couldn't go wrong with it. Really good, highly recommended if you guys can get it. Nowadays, you might even be able to spend what I spent initially for it for the one that's here from the States. But I was so ecstatic to get this one for the price I did. I didn't care at the time. So let me move on. See, I have one more to show you guys of the box set. And then I'll do a separate video showing you guys just majority of the single Blu-rays I have. This is probably one of the last like box looking ones I have. It's a TV series, of course, me being Richard Zombie, the zombie fan. It's The Walking Dead. Robert Kirkman, you the man. And Norman Reedus, I can't forget you, dude. Daryl's just the shit. Yeah, first complete season. It's the 3-disc special edition. It's the only one I have of the special editions, because the other two, even though I wanted to acquire them, they were just insanely priced. Like, I can't justify spending like almost $100 for a box set just because it was like, you know, zombie head with a screwdriver through the eye, and other ones like the container units. I've seen those up close. For what I'm going to spend for them and what I get, that value doesn't seem really like good to me, so I won't invest in that. The only certain things I will spend a high volume of money on if I know it's worth that amount. And you don't need to give me no fancy frills with it. Like, if I know it's worth it, I'm going to buy it. And for me, it just, for what they were offering, it wasn't worth it. So unfortunately, this is the only one of the special edition fancy versions of The Walking Dead I have. But I love the artwork. I love, you know, how they did all that. But you can't go wrong with the series. I mean, I've loved it. I've continued to watch it. I can't wait for the other ones. Oh, here I go dropping stuff out of it. There we go. If you guys like the series, I highly recommend you guys read the comics, because even though these are well made, they are incredibly toned down, because in the comics, those things are bad. Those comics, oh man, the stuff that they get away in the comics, I love it. Though it's just, it's so far ahead of what the TV show is capable of doing, just because of ratings and censorship and stuff like that. But do yourself a favor, read the books and watch this, because you'll see the difference, and you'll get hooked on both. I mean, I remember when I got the comics, I bought a majority of them on Kindle, my Amazon Kindle. And I mean, within 2 days, I read from issue 1 to 100. Like, my eyes were bleeding, but it was so worth it. Alright guys, this is the majority of the box stuff I have on my Blu-rays, my big box collections like I showed you guys. The next video will be just of some regular single DVD stuff I have, and I'll show you. I have some that are out, and then I have some that are, again, in the case, because if you guys can see there, that hole that looks like just black, that's all my cases. You can't even see the back of the wall. It's actually the same color room, there's white. But hey, thanks for tuning in. Let me know if you guys liked any of this. Like and all that stuff on my page. I appreciate it. And I'll look forward to shooting the next video for you guys. Until then, you know, have a good one. See you guys later.